Over the past few years, I have been producing my own music. I've developed a disdain for corporate, contrived, mind-numbing music. Actually, that's not entirely accurate. I've had this disdain since I started DJing back in the early 90s, 1990s that is. So I assisted a close friend in building a DJ company, and eventually we started a record pool. After seeing a brief glimpse of what goes on behind the scenes, did I start to question of how things are done. Part of the process that we had was to provide feedback for the promotional material that the record labels had provided to our crew of DJs. It seemed the honest feedback approach of some of our member DJs was frowned upon. In a sense, they wanted to have a hit all the time, so they wanted positive feedback. My partner and I had different views on this. He agreed with the record label, and I agreed with the DJs. If they wanted feedback, they had to take the good with the bad, and if the track sucked, well, it sucked. So, I guess a part of it was that they had the wrong approach to music and treated it as a commodity that could make money for them. It's been the approach for quite a few decades in the standard model. But once digital media started making its way into our lives in the mid-90s, I knew that the traditional model on how music was done and how it is distributed would radically change. But the point I want to make here is the overall control that a few record label companies have over the entire music industry. Seeing even some light manipulation at the DJ level was enough to show me that something else may be up. So let's fast forward a few years. Digital media has been a blessing for those people who wanted to distribute their music just for the sake of offering their music to others. In light of an awakening among the masses, this seems to be playing a critical role in how a message is being disseminated. People no longer have to stay within the boundaries of the traditional model, and this new model is open, and many are making this model with no strings attached. The new model is not monetary driven either. Although popularity through hits and reviews are essentially the new digital cash, still the monetary value is not the primary goal. Most of us are just simply happy that somebody else is listening to it. So recently I had a good conversation with a friend who shares some of my views on how music is done, and in this new digital age. He adopts the name of Saru G and has done some great hip-hop that I'm sure many who are going through this process of awakening would enjoy. So I present excerpts from our conversation mixed in with a couple of his tracks that I'm sure many will dig.
And once we started making like music, because basically my mate and I, because we used to just sit down and talk shit, we sort of talk politics and talk conspiracies and that, and as you do, you get pretty fucking frustrated, and our frustration was sort of going nowhere, and I guess just through mutual interests of music, and he was sort of into his because he owned a sound studio, he did like post-production sound, so he had all the gear and things, and basically he just started, he used to put a little bit of music together, just make little sort of music tracks. And, I just sort of said one day, fuck man, why don't we just make some of our own stuff? So, we sort of wrote that first track, was it Trick With Your Life? And, when we were doing it, the whole time I was thinking, oh fuck, it'd be really cool to put something like this up on YouTube. There must be nothing like this. And then when I started looking on YouTube, I was like, fuck, there's so much of it. I just couldn't believe how much there was, like guys, Immortal Technique and Low Key and hundreds out there. So if you sort of look around, if you look on, if you go onto my YouTube page and you go onto the playlists, and I've got those like Truth by Lyrics playlists, 1, 2, and 3 at the moment. Each one's got pretty well 100 tracks on it with all these different artists, and it's all,
I'll check that
conspiracy stuff, truth stuff, conscious hip-hop and so on. It's, incredible, really, what was out there. And a lot of it's been around, like, Trillion, the guy New Zealand Trillion.
No, I haven't heard of that one yet.
Well, Trillion's, he's a Kiwi guy. I think he's over in Melbourne now. He's on the, he's one of the Contrail members as well. And Rose knows him. And he put out something back in 2002. I don't think it was on YouTube. It was just like tracks that he made and little videos that he made. It was like back in 2002 to just after 9/11, and sort of exposing things back then with really sort of groovy little lyrics and nice little backing tunes. It was fuck. I mean, obviously I didn't learn, sort of pick up on that until sort of recently. But you're looking back, going, fuck, this guy's making this stuff 10 years ago. What the hell have we been doing?
Serve the government, serve the banks. Serve the government, serve the banks. Serve the government, serve the banks. Serve the banks. You might consider me a new world irritant. Don't push or I might become militant. Keep me out of your plans for domination. Posing a threat, eluding termination. Cold message for the man in the street. Open your mind to hear what I speak. Secret plan to color population. Global genocide, human race reduction. Our world is ruled by elite minorities. Holding the cons while they manipulate authorities. Playing us all like we're part of their game. Absolute power is their aim. Pull the people into thinking they are free. Mesmerized until they truly can't see. Truth is we're all hopelessly enslaved. Not the land of the free, the home of the depraved. Sick motherfuckers. Confusion, disillusion. Perpetuate the illusion. Intimidation and intrusion. All steps in their unholy union. Is this a dream or a fucked up reality? They got the TV serving force-fed insanity. Desensitize us to the truth of their lies. Dehumanize us for the rest of our lives. Making heroes out of war, rape, and greed. Brainwash still our wants or our needs. Pretty soon the day's gonna come. We're all rolling through the beat of their drum. Simple scheme for the lower classes. Enslavement of the masses. Join the line, accept your fate. Corporate sanction, vaccinate. Step right up. Our leader is not the key. He's a puppet of the new world conspiracy. Take away all our liberties and make motherfucking slaves of you and me. Control the money, control the banks. Control the guns, they control the tanks. Control their lives, do what they want, but they can't control me. I'm a new world irritant. Create money just to say their desires. Like pouring petrol on a few new pyres. More cash to try and stop inflation. Power and greed is their only motivation. Two ways your nation they get, one by the sword, the other by debt. Loan your money while your ass sees. Try to bring the country down to its knees. And keep you there. False media and false prophets just means to create false profits. Use lies to create more wealth. Designer drugs to control your health. Control the youth with all of education. Pulling strings and taking over the nation. Secret societies with private agenda. Just a matter of when, yeah. Twin towers, a symbol of power. Sacrifice to the new world order. Breed street for their private wars and put guns in the hands of your sons and daughters. Send them off on a Middle East vacation. Protect the interest of a global nation. Introduce their own breed of democracy with the barrel of the new world military. Humble weapons of mass destruction. Don't you see it's just CIA construction? Just another false flag operation while they kill your kids and they rape your nation. Rape your nation. World is burning, people are hurt. Those with the money that hide behind curtains. They should be schooling, but they're just fooling. Lowering our minds until we sit around drooling. Keep us dumb so we do what we order. So that when the time comes, we'll be takes to the slaughter. Just in case, you better be good. Checkpoints in your neighborhood. Scanning the house with unwanted searches. Watching the streets, invading the churches. Desensitize us.
Yes, we can.
Demoralize us.
Yes, we can.
Dehumanize us.
Yes, we can.
Sterilize us.
Yes, we can.
Intimidate us.
Yes, we can.
Investigate us.
Yes, we can.
Incarcerate us.
Yes, we can.
Exterminate us.
Yes, we can.
It's a trick of your life. It's a trick of your life. I'm about to tell you, it's a trick of your life. All they tell us is lies. All they tell us is lies. Open your eyes and see through their disguise. Our leaders cannot be trusted to do the job for which they were elected. One day they're gonna get busted. Policies and lies will soon be rejected. One man is all that I am. Spreading the word is my master plan. Time for the truth revolution. Stand tall and voice is a solution. Take back what is rightfully ours. No bastard giving us showers. Time has come to take back the planet. Peace and love, we can reach out and grab it. Big brother, what you gonna do? Now the streets are watching you. Illuminate the Illuminati. Light 'em up 'cause it's time to party. Flame those motherfuckers up. Bring your own gasoline.
Just being told lies. That's what it comes down to. Just being told lies. That's what it comes down to. The whole thing stinks. They're just being told lies. That's what it comes down to. The whole thing stinks. They're just being told lies. That's what it comes down to. You can't
Watch out,
say that.
they got me angry.
They're just being told lies. That's what it comes down to. The law of the jungle. A new world order. We will begin. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can.
No, you won't.
Yes, we can.
No way.
Yes, we can.
Not today.
Yes, we can.
Not ever.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Because yeah, I like talking. I like talking shit for hours as well. Yeah, you need to find someone like that. I think sometimes
Well, now that I've become more passionate about this stuff, and it's since I do pay attention to this stuff on a daily basis, it really doesn't get hard to talk about it. What is hard for me to talk about is football or hockey. You know, like, oh, did you see that game last night? It's like, no, I didn't. I was, working on a project or something like that.
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah.
oh my God, it was like, I don't get it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know everything about that right-wing hockey player who scored that goal. I really don't, and I really don't fucking care.
yeah. Oh, mate, people are passionate about their sports. I mean,
If they were
I
only
really
half
like-
as passionate about paying attention to what their government is doing to them as they would be, with any major sport.
well, no,
There
it's-
goes to the point of your distraction stuff.
But that's why you have. Well, it is a big distraction. I mean, I see it both ways because I mean, I like sport because I actually like the fact that it's a form of competition where we can compete sort of kind of naturally. I know a lot of it's quite fake, but yeah, it's a fuck of a lot better than going to war with someone.
Yeah.
Wanting to beat them on the court or sort of run faster than them is a hell of a lot better than wanting their jewelry and sort of taking them out of the back alley and smacking them in the head for it. But at the same time, yeah, it's definitely a distraction. And, it's because it's so regularly focused as well. Not focused, like planned, games on these nights of the week. You get your Monday night football, you get your Friday night basketball or whatever. And so, people live their lives. That's always their little target. Oh, what are you doing this Friday? Are you going to watch the game and things? And yeah, not like you say, oh, fuck, did you see that law they just passed that says they can listen to our phone calls?
That's
And all the internet companies have to fucking give them access? Yeah. Oh, no, I missed that one. Oh, should I just flick to the sports page, please? Fuck.
And as you're announcing it, you're doing that little dance around. It's all like, did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear?
Did you hear?
They passed that law. Oh, my God. Everything's
Oh,
great.
my God.
No.
Fuck, let's all get together on a Friday night, go down the pub and watch the, like, do you have Parliament TV? We have Parliament TV in New Zealand, which I never watch. I've seen a couple of, like, minutes of it, but, imagine if we all, like, sat around and went to the pub and watched Parliament TV.
There's probably more gossip going on in the House of Parliament than there is in, like, you know, like
Yeah.
Coronation Street or some
sometimes
shit.
an advantage being a backbencher.
But all they do is they just stand there and yell at each other. It's like, Mr. Speaker, the honorable, the other opponent, blah, 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 blah. No, he's not honorable at all, you dicks.
Yeah. Well, we've got this funny situation at the moment where our Prime Minister, who really is, he's a Wall Street banker. He is a Wall Street banker. And he was, that's what he did before he sort of got into politics and made all his money. And the opposition really are just, they've lost the plot and they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot most of the time and making dickheads of themselves. But so the Prime Minister is just so unbelievably condescending and he fucking makes all these incredibly snide remarks. But you know, the population just, I wouldn't say they lap it up, but they don't make a hoo-ha out of it, eh? I mean, I would have thought that New Zealanders were intelligent enough to realise that what he's saying is bordering on rude. And if someone said that to you, you probably wouldn't take it. But because it's New Zealand politics, it's, you know, they just accept it.
No, I think that's like that all over the place, because even here, with some of the
Well, some places you're not allowed to say anything, otherwise they take you out the back and fucking shoot you.
You get up in the morning, you go to work. You get up in the morning, you go to work. You get up in the morning, you go to work. We're slaves to a system. Politicians are slaves to a system. This world is crazy.
Can't you see the world is on the precipice, victim of greed? Extreme decadence, crying for help in an hour of need. But we just stand and watch him bleed and say, fuck that shit. So it kinda made me wonder how I keep him going under. Now torn asunder by anger and desire. The world is on fire, we're turning our heads. Can't afford to wait until we're down to the wire. The time has come to stop raping the earth. The time has come for us to prove our worth. The time has come for every one of us to change. That time is now, cause we're the ones who say how we're running the world, how we're fronting the world. No more slumming, no more dumbing, no more hurt in the world. No pollution, no more shooting, no racism, sexism, hate in the world.
Our global civilization is clearly on the edge of failure. And the most important task it faces, preserving the lives and well-being of its citizens and the future habitability of the planet. Who speaks for the human species? Who speaks for Earth?
Build a brand new system from the bottom on up, but with no one at the top, put an end to corrupt politicians who be running their lives, wearing disguises and spreading their lies. Policies of power pretended to protect, but the people are awake and they're starting to suspect that our voices they do not respect, cause the corporations got them as their pet, soliciting favor for the backroom deals. Anonymous donations are for greasing the wheels. Ignorance and greed is the name of the game. Increasing their power is their only aim. Altered education, distracting the youth, hiding all the damage and withholding the truth of what we've done to this world where we live. Just a matter of time until it gives. So I'm searching my mind and I'm reading the books and I'm asking how we're getting out of this mess. They're caressing our egos, don't give in to desire, cause the world's on fire, she's in distress. Burning and bleeding, hurting and stealing. Love and compassion is what we should be feeling. Compassion for the earth and every one of her creatures. Take a look around, it's our home that is healing. Now the tide is receding, my heart's fast beating. But I ain't scared of death, cause my mind I've been stealing. I've been meaning to see all the facts that I can. I've been reading and listening so I can understand why the whole world's so full of suffering. It's infected like a cut that's deep. So I weep for the pain that we cause. The hurt that we sow is the hurt that we reap. So what we gonna do to get our life back on track? We need to eliminate greed and eliminate hate that consumes our mind before it's too late. So what we gonna do to get our life back on track? We need to eliminate greed and eliminate hate that consumes our mind before it's too late. You need that new car or that new TV. For that I need technology made with cold-blooded conflict, cold time. Building a third world factory and take a close look at the food we eat. It's filled with palm oil and MSG. Acres and acres of plantations, building the ashes where the forests rain.
You know what will change the world overnight is if we as a human race started doing what we knew to be right and just in the circumstances that we face, instead of making those decisions that so many people do and have long done on the basis of what is right for me in this circumstance that I face.
And the soil we're leaching, the oceans we're reaching. Hear what I'm preaching, you can't just be reaching. No need to be stealing our futures in doubt. Take care of the earth before our time runs out. Cause they're clawing at our skin and they're gouging our eyes. Fouling the oceans and clouding the skies. Bleeding her dry, got their heart in their hand. No way they're gonna listen to my demands. And what they want is what they take. With their lies and the wars and the laws they raise. Just greed with no end in sight. But I'm standing in the way, gonna do what's right. Saying no to the hate and no to the lies. Standing in the face of those I despise. The global elite and the one world nation. I knew there were tendency to set things straight. Bass is the name of my game. Beat is my weapon and my voice is my claim to fame. But don't care about that, just want a better world as a matter of fact. So everybody put your fist in the air. Show Mother Earth that we really do care. Remove all of the hate and all of the greed. Just join with me and we'll plant the seed. So what we gonna do to get our life back on track? We need to eliminate greed and eliminate hate that consumes our mind before it's too late. So what we gonna do to get our lives back on track? We need to eliminate greed and eliminate hate that consumes our mind before it's too late.
The revolution is not a revolution of weapons, it's not a revolution of fighting, it's not a revolution of hatred, it's a revolution of perception.
There is an audience out there for just about anyone and everything within reason. Even though there's some pretty fucking weird shit out there, but you know, if you make something that's reasonably good, you'll find someone that'll like it. But on the negative side is, you know, it's kind of hard to get out there. I mean, like, obviously some things go viral, or, you know, some things get picked up or whatever. But there's a lot of good shit out there that, you know, you don't find. And, you know, I don't really say it's YouTube's fault for not promoting it or whatever, but, you know, I guess it's like real life. It's like someone who makes music in their home and wants to sort of go out and play it in the clubs. You know, it's pretty hard to get noticed sometimes. And you know, if you like your own music, I mean, I'm not the sort of person that wants to go out and yeah, I'm never going to go to some site and pay money for them to promote my music, and I'm not going to email out to every contact I can find and comment on every page that I can find and say, hey, listen to me. I do it a little bit for people that you know, often what I'll do is I'll read a comment on other people's sort of pages, and yeah, you maybe see, hey, look, this person's into this kind of music, and maybe flick them a little link and say, hey, look, you know, why don't you check out my stuff? But, you know, I'm not out there really actively pushing it, but at the same time, you kind of wish, oh, you know, fuck, I know there are people out there that like this kind of stuff. I just wish they'd all click on my page, and all the people that like my stuff could find it, because, you know, I want to get a message out there. That's definitely one of the reasons why I...
Back again is the new world irritant. Back again is the new world irritant. Back again is the new world irritant.
Back again, it's the new world irritant, full in effect with a brand new attitude, loud and strong, coming out from hiding, coming with the beat and the verbal violence, words like thunder from within the soul. You're fucking damn lucky that I'm in control, or I'm pretty damn sure you'll be hurting, cause the pain that you cause is the pain you deserve. But don't compare me to you, cause you do what the others as your hand do to you. You ain't going out like that. That sure don't mean I'm gonna cut you slack, cause it's time to pay for your crimes. Time to realize what you've done to lives, all people just like you and me, trying to survive in this endless sea. We only got one chance to breathe air on the planet before it's time to leave. So mister, let me have my time. You can have yours and we'll get along fine, but it ain't gonna happen unless you change your ways, cause we're running for our lives at the end of days. Can't you see we're at tipping point? Take a break, step back and just smoke this joint, cause it's all about peace inside. Gotta calm down and just clear your mind, exercise yourself off hate and anger. We can be brothers and our lives combined, cause we're all part, universe collide. Nothing we can do but enjoy the ride. Fare I paid was the same as you. When I entered this life I didn't get to choose who I was and where I be. Didn't get a choice, I just gotta be me. So I gotta spread my wings and fly. Gotta touch the sky, spread my word from high. Don't wanna preach cause I'm not religious, so listen damn close cause I ain't repeating. Got no choice on where you start, but you ought to have a say on how you depart. See, my life's not yours to take. Fucking with me is a big mistake, cause I shine with the light of a million stars. I've been blowing your mind when I spit these bars. 100 monkeys can't be wrong. My mind's wide open as a rhyme explodes, exposing all the violence that consumes our lives. Where the fuck can't people
people try to get along. Can't you see we're all one and the same? Peace is in a sadistic game, bred to hate in a world of need. Taught to accept living on your knees, taught to lie and taught to bleed, taught to die and taught to bleed, not taught to stop and question why. Ain't every man just the same as I, the same as everybody living on the earth. All that separates us is a place of earth in this universe of time eternal. Gotta be yourself, be the great reversal, cause if you got no respect for yourself, no way you got respect for anybody else.
See, I have these discussions with my brother. I can't waken up my brother, which is, to me, is quite unusual, because my brother's actually a really smart guy. He's very understanding about a lot of things, and academically, but just sort of, generally streetwise, he seems quite smart. But when it comes to some of these ways of thinking, he just doesn't want to know about it. It's not that he kind of because of like thinking what you were saying, like my brother he sort of likes facts. He sort of likes you to be able to prove something and have the argument to back it up, which is good. But my brain just can't carry all those facts around. And of course, some of the things that we hear are kind of something you might have read online. I'm always skeptical about everything that I hear. And actually, one of my favorite quotes is, never believe anything you hear and only half what you see.
Yeah, very
so there's that one, and just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not following you. my two favorite quotes.
Hey, wait a minute, something ain't right, I gotta admit it. Strange clouds in the air, I've seen them before and they shouldn't be there. Jet trails and they ain't dispersing, it's hard to believe if you don't see it in person. It's not weather modification, it's part of the scheme of the one world nation. Fully disguised with illegal means and chemicals that we all die from deadly pharmaceuticals. Big pharma with solution to our ills, children cry, but they keep pushing the pills down our throat, make it hard to cope. Haven't got a hope, got me hanging from a rope. If there's one thing that I despise, it's them spraying the skies while they're spreading their lies. Call the government and they don't care, all they say is unaware of anomalies blowing in the air, but don't ask too much or you disappear. Every move I make, every breath I take, they be watching me. Every single day in the sky they spray poison you and me. Chemtrails, they be covering the nation. Blue skies, getting filled with saturation. Geoengineered, oppression of the people, bring us to our knees, defenseless and feeble. Everybody keep your eyes on the horizon. Global schemes of domination are arising. Know the truth and you find it surprising. Bilderbergers are the ones that I'm despising.
Heads up, take a look in the sky. There's some shit going on, you won't believe your eyes. Wake up, we shouldn't be proud. We're living in the land of the blood red cloud. Stand up, it's time to rise. Spread the word about the truth behind their lies. Tell the people where we shout it out loud. We're living in the land of the blood red cloud.
Jet trails passing over my head, crisscross clouds in the sky that's red. Glue being Buddha in the words he said, promising the promised land, the lies we're fed. Whatever's fair, I hear you say, cause this kind of shit happens every day. Listen closely, give voice to your fears. Let me tell you the shit you won't believe your ears. Cancer causing diethylene bromide. Be too much and you bleed on the inside. And don't forget a lethal dose of barium for making you weak, and lowering potassium. Magnesium for annoying your kidneys. Titanium and I hope your skin bleeds. Aluminium to fuck with your brain. Add a little bit of Prozac cause you're going insane. Dumping the shit in the air we breathe. Turning your face ain't gonna make them leave. Pumping out lies while denying the proof. Running their lives while they're clouding the truth. Every cloud has a nitrate lining. Taking back the earth is a matter of time. And our time has come, you better join with me. Middle finger to the sky with no apology. Kicking wicked beats while they're feeling the earth. Finger licking rhymes out of feeding with words. Up from point blank, gonna show them they're wrong. Exploding with flow, cause I'm louder than a bomb. Saru G, the monkey who was spitting the truth. Exposing their lies, a mad ape on the loose. Blow away the haze that be covering your eyes. You can take our heavens, and we're keeping our skies.
Heads up, take a look in the sky. There's some shit going on, you won't believe your eyes. Wake up, we shouldn't be proud. We're living in the land of the blood red cloud. Stand up, time to rise. Spread the word about the truth behind their lies. Tell the people when we shout it out loud. We're living in the land of the blood red cloud. Living in the land of the blood red cloud. Living in the land of the blood red cloud.
And for the last half hour, you were listening to Saru G. Mixed in with some of his tracks was a conversation him and I had a couple weeks ago. If you would like to drop me a line, please do so through the YouTube channel, and let's have a conversation and chat. And this is GH signing off for Scanning for Life.